So how did I get the name Sky? Well, first off, I was born on December 25th, 1977, in the town of Brawley, California. But my parents lived in Calapat, which is a few miles away. It's a very small rural community, mostly agricultural, and it's down in the Desert Valley, just north of the border of Mexico. It had been raining really hard for like 3 days, my dad says, and the just dark black clouds hanging overhead. The morning of December 25th, my mom woke up and grabbed her linens and went to my dad's bedroom because they were sleeping in separate beds by that point. Shoved it in his nose and said, "Does this smell like urine to you?" And to which he replied, "Get that out of my face!" And so they realized that she was going into labor. They got everything ready. They got dressed, got in the car, and started driving. Just as they got out of Calapat, they were listening to the radio, and they heard on the announced, um, we've just shut down the roads of Calapat. Calapat's been flooded out, which is pretty common, considering. And they were driving along through the rain and thinking of names, and they're talking to each other about different names they could call me, like, well, we call him John or Martin or this and that. And one of the last names they had mentioned was Sky. They were quiet for a while, and they're driving along, and the road from Calapat to Brawley, it's mostly straight, but it has a couple of little turns, and there's this one turn that takes it past the feedlot through this section that's pretty overgrown and right over the New River, and but it turns towards this one straightaway heading towards Brawley. And when they made that turn, the rain had stopped, and the clouds started thinning out and spreading. Blue sky shone, the sun came out, and there's birds laying, spread out in the fields even. And my parents looked at each other, and both said at the same time, "Sky." And so you could say divine intervention is how I got my name.